Welcome, culinary explorers and household alchemists, to my humble laboratory of everyday wonders. Today we're not just talking about a condiment, oh no, we're embarking on a journey. Welcome to our deep dive into one of nature's most powerful and versatile gifts, vinegar. This isn't just sour grape juice, folks. This is a liquid powerhouse, a fermented marvel that has been shaping human history from ancient kitchens to modern medicine cabinets for millennia. We're talking about a substance so fundamental yet so often misunderstood. Now, you might think you know vinegar. Perhaps it's the tang in your salad dressing, the secret weapon in your pickling brine, or maybe even that dusty bottle under your sink you vaguely remember buying for some forgotten cleaning project. But trust me, there's a whole universe of chemistry, history, and practical application bubbling just beneath its acidic surface. From health benefits that might just surprise you to household hacks that will make you wonder how you ever lived without them, we're unlocking the power of vinegar. So grab your safety goggles, metaphorically speaking, of course, unless you're planning some particularly vigorous vinegar experiments, and prepare to have your perceptions pleasantly pickled. We're going to break down what this stuff actually is, how it works its magic on our bodies, and the myriad ways it can transform our homes into cleaner, healthier, and frankly more interesting places. Get ready to see vinegar in a whole new, brilliantly acidic light. This is going to be good. All right, let's get down to brass tacks, or perhaps acetic acid molecules. What is this stuff we call vinegar? At its core, vinegar is the delightful, if somewhat pungent, result of a two-step fermentation fandango. Think of it as a microscopic dance party, where tiny organisms, specifically bacteria from the family, get busy. First, yeasts convert natural sugars, from fruits like apples or grapes, grains like barley, or even rice, into alcohol. This is your basic alcoholic fermentation, the same process that gives us wine, beer, and cider, but the party doesn't stop there. Oh no. Once we have alcohol, our friends, who are obligate aerobes, meaning they need oxygen, the little divas, step onto the dance floor. They take that ethanol, C2H5OH for you chemistry buffs, and metabolize it, oxidizing it into acetaldehyde and then, crucially, into acetic acid, CH3CoA. This acetic acid is the star of the show, the very compound that gives vinegar its characteristic sour taste, its preservative powers, and a hefty chunk of its beneficial properties. The concentration of acetic acid can vary, typically ranging from 4% to 8% in table vinegars, but it can be much higher in pickling vinegars or cleaning concentrates. This isn't some newfangled invention, mind you. Vinegar is ancient. We're talking Babylonian scrolls from 5000 BC mentioning date vinegar. Hippocrates, the father of medicine, reportedly used it to treat wounds around 400 BC. Roman legionaries carried a diluted vinegar drink for refreshment and likely for its antimicrobial benefits. It was probably discovered by accident. A cask of wine left open a little too long, exposed to the air, and sour wine. But one person's spoiled beverage is another's culinary and medicinal gold. This spoiled wine, or sour wine in French, became indispensable. The type of starting material dictates the final flavor profile and often some of the subtle nutritional nuances of the vinegar. Apple cider vinegar, made from, you guessed it, apple cider, will carry different trace elements and flavor compounds than, say, balsamic vinegar, which starts with grape must and often undergoes a lengthy aging process. Rice vinegar, a staple in Asian cuisine, has its own distinct character. Even coconut water, honey, or sugarcane can be transformed. Each source brings its own history, its own unique sugars, and ultimately, its own unique vinegar, a testament to nature's versatility and humanity's ingenuity in harnessing it. So, in essence, vinegar is a biologically transformed liquid, a testament to the power of microbes, and a historical heavyweight. It's a simple substance born from a complex natural process, one that takes something sweet, turns it into something spirited, and then refines it into something sharp, tangy, and incredibly useful. It's a culinary chameleon, a medicinal marvel, and a household hero, all thanks to a little sugar, some cooperative yeast, and a whole lot of hard-working bacteria. Understanding this foundation is key to appreciating just how much this liquid gold has to offer. Now that we've demystified the what of vinegar, let's delve into the why it's good for you part. Because let me tell you, the list of purported Health benefits is longer than a medieval banquet menu. First up, let's talk digestion. Many proponents, myself included when I'm feeling particularly ancient Greek physician-like, suggest that a little vinegar, particularly apple cider vinegar with the mother, that cloudy stuff full of beneficial bacteria and enzymes, can act as a digestive aid. The theory is that its acidity can help supplement stomach acid, especially if yours is a bit on the sluggish side, aiding in the breakdown of proteins and fats, and potentially improving nutrient absorption. Then there's the fascinating area of blood sugar regulation. Several studies, and I do mean peer-reviewed scientific investigations, not just old wives' tales, have indicated that vinegar can have a positive impact on blood glucose levels. Consuming vinegar before or with a high-carbohydrate meal seems to improve insulin sensitivity and significantly lower the post-meal blood sugar spike. How? Well, it's thought that acetic acid might interfere with the enzymes that break down starches, slowing their digestion and absorption into the bloodstream. This doesn't mean you can eat a whole cake if you chase it with vinegar, but it's a compelling ally in the fight for stable energy. Let's not forget weight management and appetite support. While vinegar isn't a magic bullet for shedding pounds, of spoiler alert, nothing is. It might lend a helping hand. Some research suggests that vinegar can increase feelings of fullness or satiety, which could naturally lead to consuming fewer calories throughout the day. One study even showed that participants who consumed vinegar with a high-carb meal felt fuller and ate 200 to 275 fewer calories for the rest of the day. Again, it's likely linked to that acetic acid slowing stomach emptying and influencing appetite-regulating hormones. It's a subtle nudge, not a shove, but every little bit helps, right? Beyond these metabolic marvels, vinegar packs a punch as a natural antimicrobial. Remember Hippocrates using it on wounds? That wasn't just a shot in the dark. Acetic acid has been shown to have antimicrobial properties, capable of killing or inhibiting the growth of various pathogens. This is why it's such an effective food preservative, think pickles. Internally, while you shouldn't go chugging it straight as a cure-all, its potential to combat certain types of bacteria is noteworthy. Some even use diluted apple cider vinegar as a gargle for sore throats, leveraging this very property. Finally, let's touch upon the somewhat nebulous concept of detox support. Now, detox is a word that gets thrown around a lot, often without much scientific backing. Your liver and kidneys are your body's primary detox organs, and they do a fantastic job. However, proponents of vinegar, especially raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar, suggest it can support these natural processes. The presence of enzymes, beneficial bacteria, and certain acids might help improve liver function or promote a healthy gut microbiome, which plays a crucial role in overall detoxification pathways. Think of it as helping the cleanup crew rather than being the cleanup crew itself. All right, we've nourished our bodies. Now let's turn our attention to our humble abodes. Because if vinegar is a friend to your insides, it's practically a superhero for your household chores, and a non-toxic one at that. First on the list, disinfecting surfaces. Forget those harsh chemical cleaners that make your eyes water and your canary keel over. A simple solution of equal parts white vinegar and water in a spray bottle can be a remarkably effective disinfectant for countertops, cutting boards, not stone though, and other surfaces. The acetic acid is the workhorse here, cutting through grease and grime while also zapping many common bacteria and molds. Next up, let's talk shine. If your mirrors and windows are looking a bit streaky and sad, vinegar is your go-to glazier. That same 50-50 vinegar water solution, sprayed lightly and wiped with a lint-free cloth or even some crumpled newspaper, an old-school trick that really works, will leave glass sparkling clean without those pesky streaks that commercial cleaners sometimes leave behind. It's the acidity again, breaking down residues and evaporating cleanly. Say goodbye to smudges and hello to crystal clear reflections. Your selfies will thank you. Got a stinky situation? Lingering cooking odors in the kitchen? A musty smell in the laundry room? Before you reach for an artificial air freshener that just masks the problem, try placing a small bowl of undiluted white vinegar in the offending area. Vinegar is a fantastic natural deodorizer because it doesn't just cover up smells, it neutralizes the alkaline odor molecules. They might smell a bit vinegary itself for a short while, but once that dissipates, you're often left with genuinely fresher air. It's like a reset button for your room's olfactory profile. Now let's tackle one of my pet peeves, the sad, slow, mineral-clogged coffee maker. If your morning brew is taking an eternity or tastes a bit off, hard water deposits are likely the culprit. Running a cycle with a reservoir full of diluted white vinegar, check your manufacturer's instructions first, of course, can dissolve those mineral buildups, descaling your machine and restoring it to its caffeinating glory. Just be sure to run a couple of cycles with plain water afterwards to rinse out any vinegary taste. Your taste buds and your patience will be rewarded. And finally, the bathroom battlegrounds, soap scum and fabric softening. That stubborn film on your shower doors and tiles. Vinegar laughs in the face of soap scum. Spray it on, let it sit for a few minutes to work its acidic magic, then scrub and rinse. For your laundry, instead of commercial fabric softeners that can leave residues on clothes and in your machine, try adding half a cup of white vinegar to the rinse cycle. It helps to break down detergent residue, leaving clothes softer, brighter, and surprisingly, not smelling like a pickle. It also helps keep your washing machine cleaner. It's a win-win, naturally. So there you have it, folks. A whirlwind tour through the acidic yet awesome world of vinegar. From its humble beginnings as accidentally soured wine to its modern-day status as a health elixir and cleaning champion, this simple liquid is a testament to the power of natural processes. We've seen how a little fermentation can lead to a whole lot of benefits, transforming basic sugars into the multitasking marvel that is acetic acid. It's a kitchen staple, a wellness aid, and a domestic workhorse, all rolled into one unassuming bottle. The beauty of vinegar lies in its simplicity and its efficacy. Whether you're sipping it for its potential metabolic benefits, soaking in it for skin-soothing properties, diluted of course, or cleaning with it to create a healthier, less toxic home environment, vinegar is an all-purpose ally for your health, home and well-being. It really does feel like one of those ancient secrets passed down through generations that modern science is now beginning to fully appreciate and understand. It's proof that the simplest remedies often come straight from nature. I encourage you to explore the different types of vinegar, experiment with its uses, safely of course, and discover how this ancient liquid can enhance your modern life. There's a whole world of flavor and function waiting to be uncorked. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips and tricks on making the most of the everyday wonders around us. Until next time, stay curious and maybe keep a bottle of vinegar handy. You never know when it might save the day.